Hi, my name is Jordan White, and I'm Professor Tracy's student taking a media techniques course, and I'm going to discuss things that I have learned, what I've taken away from it, um, and then a couple little things that were hard for me and struggling throughout the semester just because of a learning curve. Um, so to get into this video, I'm going to first start off with the different shots. I think that that's the biggest thing that I've learned is, close up, extreme close up, medium close up, low angle, high angle, tilt, pan. I had no clue what these were called, and I didn't really realize, how important they are, and that's what makes a video. That's what creates a certain scene and gives an effect to the viewer. It's very important, and I found that very interesting learning throughout the semester and incorporating throughout my videos. Next would be a little thing like lighting. I didn't really realize how big lighting was impactful to a film. I didn't realize that if it was too dark, it's going to give this effect. If it's too bright, then it could look bad and there could be a glare. Never really thought it got down to that serious. But it's cool. It's good. It's good to know, and I'm learning it. Other little things like not to film with a mirror, not to film with anything that can reflect you, not to film, or take a picture around a computer screen, fluorescent light bulbs, just different things like that I never really paid attention to or would have thought of until I've taken this course and I've learned and I've incorporated it into my videos. Next would be creating the video, cutting, piecing it together. So you go through, you lay out your shot sheet and your pictures of everything and what it should look like in your head, and you start taking that film, you start taking those pictures, you start piecing it all together, getting the different shots for different sections that you want, and trying to explain that image to the viewer by a certain shot. For example, a low angle shot to show the power of how big someone is, or a high angle shot, stuff like that. You just slowly piece it together one by one, little short film, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. That right there has been a learning curve, to me, and how to, how exactly do I put this film together. I can get all the shots, but that is what I'm learning, and I've learned throughout the semester. Next would be the editing. So you have created the film, you've gotten all your shots, you've cut it, you've put it together, you have one solid video. The editing is tricky for me too, but I've learned that that's what makes the video good. It doesn't have to be excellent at the beginning. The editing is where you really craft the video and make it good. So for editing, you have your video, you go in, you chime in different sound effects at a certain point or time. Maybe you add sound throughout the whole entire video. Maybe you take a certain shot out. It's just not needed. It's just kind of random, and it makes the film that much better. Or maybe it's a little short and you need to add a couple shots. That's where the editing, I think, is where you perfect your video. Then let's move on to, it's perfect. You have your whole video, how to upload it to YouTube, and I've never had a YouTube account. I've never messed around with YouTube, to be honest with you. So pretty much the process of having the account, making the film through your iPhone, uploading that to YouTube, making sure it's unlocked so everyone can see it, and making sure that the film looks the same as it did when you made it on YouTube. Sometimes the imaging, the lighting can look a little different. Maybe the sound that you put in isn't really the sound that you wanted once you hear it on YouTube. Just things like that. And then I think that just throughout this whole semester, I've also learned how to incorporate what I've learned into my real life. So I do a sales job for a roofing company that we work with insurance companies to pay out for the roofs for these homeowners. During the whole entire build, I have to take pictures. The insurance company wants certain types of pictures, and to be honest with you, I used to just put my phone up normal, and now I know I take all my pictures horizontal, sideways. I've really, I think, made the images that I take for work during the build a lot more professional and cleaner that are being submitted to the insurance company. It's a better image that it presents of me when working with the insurance company. So I think it's cool learning all of this and using it in my real life. And from here on out, now when someone hands me the phone, I don't zoom in when I'm taking a picture for someone. I make sure the lighting's good. Just little things like that that I found cool. I've learned a lot throughout this course, and I just want to say thank you so much, Mr. Tracy. He's the one that's taught me what I know so far. So, thank you so much, and I hope y'all learned a little bit from this.